Thank you for joining LSS Holdings weekly webinar series. We will be launching these webinars weekly on Wednesdays, and you'll be able to find them on our website under lssholdings.com, as well as on our YouTube channel. Simply look for LSS Holdings. We really appreciate the great feedback, the calls, the emails that have been coming in on this content that we've been sharing with you, especially during this difficult time. We definitely appreciate the feedback, and we're really grateful that you're here, and we're here to help you. And today we're going to talk about using UVGI lighting to re-sterilize N95 face masks in particular. We're going to introduce who LSS Holdings is and our companies. We're going to review what UVGI lighting is, and then we're going to review the research by Nebraska Medicine, and we'll also wrap up by reviewing the recently launched Beaumont Health two-step process to help you better understand how you can reuse N95 masks while using UVGI lighting. Who is LSS Holdings? You may know us and you may have worked with us as Hughes Environmental. This division, Hughes Environmental, is an environmental cleaning company, duct cleaning, ceiling and rafter cleaning, and combustible dust remediation. Or maybe you've worked with us as LSS Life Safety Services, and you know us for fire smoke damper inspection and repair, fire and smoke door inspection repair, fire doors recertification, fire stopping, and UVC lighting solutions. And we're proud to announce a new addition to the LSS Holdings family, SafeNetics, coming in May 2020, safety e-learning and certification platform and inspection technology application. We're really excited about SafeNetics and what we'll be doing for you on this platform, and we'll have more to share on our weekly webinar series. What is UVGI lighting? Ultraviolet Germicidal Irradiation, UVGI, is a simple, effective way to curb bacterial and viral growth. These specialized lamps produce an ultraviolet light that disrupts growth and deactivates existing growth, aiding in the disinfection of surfaces, water, and more. We know that these lights provide the highest kill rate of COVID-19. They're 99.9% effective. We also know they kill influenza, mold, and bacteria. They're cost effective. They reduce cross-contamination, and they're safe, ozone-free, and chemical-free. The situation at hand has stemmed from the ongoing pandemic of SARS-CoV-2, resulting in what we now know as COVID-19. There's a worldwide healthcare system has been stressed, and dangerous shortages of personal protective equipment, PPE, including N95 filtering face piece respirators, have been at the top of the priority list. So the question is, can we safely decontaminate this equipment to combat the shortages in lieu of the pandemic? Nebraska Medicine created a procedure to extend the stockpile of N95 filtering face piece respirators involving the delivery of ultraviolet germicidal irradiation, UVGI. Their research shows that UVGI has been shown to effectively inactivate the coronavirus, C19, COVID-19, and other respiratory viruses. There are 4 steps in the Nebraska Medicine procedure. And as you can see in the graphic above, it explains how you need to place the equipment and how you need to place and manage the respirators and the length that you need to space them. But the process itself is step 1. The process was created for safe handling of soiled respirators and a deposit area for decontamination. So this was created as a way to handle the used or soiled N95 masks. The second step, the respirators were secured on wires that were strung across a room with 2 UVGI towers. These UVGI towers are portable and are used in many applications, but they used them in this application. The associate that was tasked with this first performed proper hand hygiene and then performed the UVGI cleaning cycle. The final step was the sterilized respirators were collected and then delivered. LSS Holdings wants to make clear that if you choose a different product, you will need to perform the calculations to determine that the microwatts per second per meter squared is efficient to kill COVID-19. The key points of the Nebraska Medicine's disinfection protocol were that all N95 respirators must be labeled with first initial, last name, date of first use, and department location. This is important to ensure the return of your mask. So a proper chain of custody command needs to be in place. That is absolutely necessary to make sure that there's not cross-contamination. Respirators sent for decontamination will be returned to the cleaning area in a new white bag marked clean, a clean paper bag stapled at the top. It will include a new brown bag to be used as dirty discard bag. Tally marks will be added to the respirator by decontamination staff each time the mask undergoes the decontamination process. You will ensure the name and return location are supplied on the brown bag. All decontaminated N95 respirators will be kept in the white clean paper bag. Note the location of department, unit, site, and the dirty drop-off and clean pick-off stations. Each healthcare professional is responsible for ensuring the proper fit and integrity of each respirator upon reuse. Mobile remote UVC disinfection system benefits that you see here in the photograph for this mobile unit have the highest performance. They deliver the highest output of germicidal UV. They are scientifically proven with the results using the proven power of the germicidal UV energy as an effective inactivation method for pathogens. This equipment that you see here is safe and ozone-free. It uses no chemicals, produces no ozone or other toxic contaminants. It's portable, flexible, and you can quickly bring the power of the UVC where and when you need it. It's app-enabled, which is very simple to use and very safe. You simply download the smartphone-enabled application, and anyone can control the UVC disinfection system. It manages your risk and improves the environmental hygiene means for best clinical outcomes and reduces cross-contamination and is also effective on food safety. This is a USDA, FDA approved piece of equipment that can be used in various applications beyond what we're discussing today. Now, with the Beaumont Health article that was launched and released on April 5th, 2020, Beaumont Health adopted a two-step process based on the work that was already performed by University of Nebraska, and they also collaborated with the University of Michigan to come up with a two-step process. So they used the powerful ultraviolet light and exposed all surfaces of the mask for 8 minutes. Step 2, they heated the masks to 150 to 160 degrees for 1 hour. So the engineers at Beaumont Health state that masks can be disinfected in under 2 hours. This message from the CDC is important to understand and keep in mind that disposable filtering face piece respirators, also known as FFRs, are not approved for routine decontamination and reuse as standard of care. However, FFR decontamination and reuse may be needed to be considered as a crisis capacity strategy to ensure continued availability. And based on the limited research available, ultraviolet germicidal irradiation, vaporous hydrogen peroxide, and moist heat showed the most promise as potential methods to decontaminate FFRs. So if you have more questions, You can go straight to the CDC website and look for information there. In closing, it's important that we note that LSS Holdings is not recommending this as a cost savings method to buy fewer N95s, but as a measure to use in emergency times like now. Please review the information on the CDC's website to determine the proper course of action for your institution. To learn more about UVC products and how this solution could work for your facility, please contact us at 888-675-4519 or visit us at www.lifesafetyservices.com. And until we hear from you or see you on our series next week, be safe and stay well, and thank you for tuning in.